Hey guys, how are y'all doing? And welcome back to another educational Jinx video. This one's going to be a little bit different in that I'm only including the laning phase. I know it looks really long, it's like a 15-20 minute video, but it's because I'm pausing and doing a little bit of like post-game analysis before everything that happens in the game, because I just think it's nice to know why I'm doing things. If you haven't seen the most recent Jinx guide, it's up there, go watch it. And if you haven't subscribed and liked the video by now, then you will do in about 3 minutes, where I do my first pause and give you some amazing analysis. But in a bit, guys, I love you all, and peace! She just wanted to see if they were starting it. Okay. I'm gonna let this guy be king bitch. Okay, so for the first pause, we're going to talk about how me and Draven both approached the wave level 1. Now, as you can see, Draven also did not leash, which means that we can't get an advantage by hitting the minions early on, which would then give us the push lead, which is what you typically want when you have a ranged support. Which is absolutely fine, because to be honest, I didn't want to do that anyway, because it does not matter how many minions we have in the early game, Draven's early damage is just way too much to compete with. So basically, we're going to let Draven swing his dick about. As you heard, I was saying I want Draven to be king bitch. Yeah, we do. We want him to hit the wave. We want him to push it into us. We just want to stay healthy, not get chunked out too hard, because if we do, then we're at risk to die into a level 2 engage, which we're not going to get first because Draven's got priority over the wave. That's just the way the matchup is. If the Draven enforces a wave push level 1 and you get there at the same time, there is just no point fighting for it, because there's just no point. You can't break the laws of the game as Jinx. It's Draven. It's a terrible matchup for you, in theory, when you're, fighting. That's why you just should not fight. So, we're going to let Draven push in towards us. You're going to hear me in a second talk about why I don't want Lulu to walk up either, because the same kind of goes for your support as well. Now, obviously, if your support's not on the same page as you, you can just try, pinging them back, but luckily, Lulu just sort of got the idea because of the way my body position was. I was just having no interest in this wave whatsoever. So yeah, that's how I approached this wave at level 1. Don't walk up, Lulu. You dare walk up to try and trade. I will. Don't even think about it, Lulu. My #1 tip for playing against Draven: don't play against Draven. Play against the wave. I'm gonna get pinged. Oh, I didn't. Ooh. That's fine. She shielded a bit late, but was close, to be fair. Pausing again, I want to draw people's attention to 3 big things that are about to happen. #1 is what you're currently seeing, and it's the wave state. This is pretty much where we want to be for as long as possible, as much as possible in a matchup like this. And it's pretty much because Draven wants the 2v2. Draven wants to fight you. Doesn't matter what matchup he's in, you're never going to see a Draven just try and power farm, because he needs to get stacks, he needs to get kills to get those stacks, and he needs those stacks to buy items and win games in less than 20 minutes and make your life hell. What we want to do is limit Draven to only getting 1, maximum 2 axe trades. It's okay if we trade 1 or 2 autos with him, that's fine, it's just fair play. We don't want extended trades, because we're going to lose every single time. And because we're next to our tower, because we're in this wave state, Draven can't chase us. And because we've also got a Lulu who has a shield, Lulu's going to shield at least 1 of those autos. So really, it's exactly where we want to be. Now, you could say the inverse is true. Janna's got a shield, she'll just shield Draven. But it still works out net positive for us, because we don't really care if they get us down to, they take 200 HP off us. Who cares? It's not the end of the world. As long as we don't get chunked out massively, it's absolutely fine. So the second thing I want to say is I'm going to be explaining in real time here, in present time, why I don't want Shaco to gank, although he is bot side. And the third thing is Hecarim also shows bot lane, and this is amazing for us because he's wasting his time. He can't do anything. Because we're in this position, Hecarim can't dive us, they've not got a big crash, and it doesn't really matter even if he tries to, because we've got both our sums. We're not half HP because we didn't go for a fight level 1 because we knew we were going to lose and get chunked out. So pretty much, we're chilling. Oh, hello. Because what happens when we get out of this lane, boys, and we have 0 deaths? We scale, and we outscale him so hard. I don't want Shaco to come bot, to be honest. I want no attention. I just want him to go mid and top. Because even if he comes bot in like ideal situation, even if I get a double kill and get a perfect crash, I still lose the Draven. That's just the way it is. Hecarim bot, love that. Not bad. We're even on CS, which is a miracle. Short to pause here, I just want to repeat that what we're going to be doing is pretty much what we did level 1, because it's an even wave and we want the wave back on our side so we can just hold it in front of our tower. Yeah, well, that's unfortunate. I wanted both, but I didn't get both. I mean, granted, I kind of exhausted him when he was in polymorph. I didn't really realise she was going to do that, but probably could have been spaced out a bit better. Oh wow, well that's unfortunate. Still, they're absolutely fine, mate. So Shaco's not giving up on trying to gank bot lane, and like I've been saying the entire game, I don't want him to do this because the risk is just way too big for the potential reward. I do, however, try to, you know, at least have a go at it by using my chompers to catch Draven out. So, chompers basically have an arm time, but they don't have a cast time. So it's kind of like give or take. Obviously, the arm time's a little bit more annoying because it is so delayed, but because it doesn't have a cast time, you're able to use it in between or before an ability or an auto attack or straight after. So what I try to do is I try to use it straight after an auto attack to try and just catch Draven out, make him think that I'm going to be locked into an animation when I'm auto attacking, when I'm actually using my jumpers. I'm using my auto attack animation as a gimmick, as a bluff pretty much. It doesn't work because of the arm time. It is what it is. Like, if it works, we might kill Draven, but again, after using Trompers, I'm on such low mana that it probably wouldn't have worked anyway. Luckily, nothing happens, no one dies, and it's just, listen, sometimes you've got to, you know, at least try what your jungler's going to do and pray it doesn't actually go through, and this is definitely one of those times. I'm happy with that. I'm only 2 CS down. I don't know why he's trying to force it, isn't he, the Shaco, though? I'm not sure why. He shouldn't be coming bot. I mean, I'm not sure what that gank attempt really was, to be honest. He should not be coming bot. It is such a waste of time. Maybe he feels like he needs to because, like, tops versus Jace or something. I don't know. Oh, please go top. He has no sums. He's pathing bot again. I don't get it. Why? Don't play against Draven, guys. Play against the wave. I'm making sure I get that cannon. There is no universe I don't get that cannon. I will zap it if I have to. The slow came later. I assume they're on Drake. If they are, that's vibes, mate, honestly. Lulu wants to fight. Well, she wants to push. It's an alright trade. So you're about to see us kill Draven for the first time here. Pretty much what's happened is that both Hecarim and Draven, and probably Janna as well, have become incredibly frustrated that they've not been able to get a kill on us, and that they're even in CS as well. They've got no lead, they're against a lane that scales better than them, so they know they've got to force something. Now, because me and Lulu have played so conservative, me and Lulu both have flash, so when Hecarim uses his ult to buffer my traps because he becomes unstoppable, me and Lulu just both flash it, and then after that, their gank's done, and they're playing, you know, we're playing chicken, we're just going to chase them. Ahri comes to counter gank, and we get a clean 2 kills on Draven and Janna. Janna ints a bit, but it just shows how desperate they are to get something on the board because of the way me and Lulu have played the wave. This is fun. You know what? If they both go on Ahri, that's fine, man. If they both go on Ahri, that's fine. I would have liked one of them, but honestly, perfect. Exactly what we want to do, boys. It's exactly what we want. We're vibes now. We're vibes. Draven lost his stacks. We're up on CS. Ahri's got 2 kills. Hopefully she can do something with that. That's like 600 gold. Just, I mean, to be honest, Scarlet, if you don't know what champ to buy, then probably buy a cheap one so you don't regret it. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, you... Oh, shit. No. Okay, I got a Teams notification, and it popped me out of the game, because that's how it works. I love how Teams has got so much priority on my computer that it pops me out of in the middle of the league game. I got terrified then. Draven's frustration comes through again as he massively overextends to try and get this kill on Lulu. Now, originally, this doesn't look really good at all, for a lot of reasons. Draven's got a massive wave coming in, Lulu's a little bit too far up, she's just wasted her polymorph, which had little to no effect, and to be honest, I'm not that strong. I mean, yes, we just got 2 kills, but I didn't get those kills, Ahri got those kills. I've not got that much of a, you know, a gold advantage, really. So, I don't want to take this, and we, to be honest, get really lucky here. Draven just overextends, I use my ult as an auto-attack reset as well to secure the kill. Lulu doesn't die, I think she just gets incredibly fortunate with the shields and when they come in. But once we get this, I think Draven's just really starting to spiral now. He's committed his flash, he's committed his cleanse, he's committed his ult, and he got nothing and got killed. And I got the kill, so... yeah, just frustrating your opponent. Like I've been saying, it's really important versus these early game matchups because they do things like this. Okay, this is an unnatural thing for Draven, but he's desperate. He's just desperate. Chill. Well, he's drunk.
An ally has been slain.
Don't know what he was thinking there. I think he cleansed the polymorph, so I just had exhausted him instantly as soon as he came out of it. Ephraim's top. Lulu needs to get out because she's like 150 HP. Okay, I'm smiling. It's all good. This one's all good. Well, this is honestly what we needed. We just needed a Draven lane. My favourite. Draven is actually my favourite lane. I might lose this wave, but I can get my mythic, so it's fine. It's fine. And you know what? If the team does shit, honestly, even better. We need a 1v9 game. No! Why? You keep sending me teams notifications! Not now! What you're about to see is Draven's final straw, which nets me a free triple kill and him a free lever penalty as he rage quits. So, what do we do? What you're currently looking at on screen is a zap that does not look like it's going to hit, but obviously it's really important to decide how this gank's going to go. How does this hit? Well, number one reason is because Draven is against the wall, which pretty much cements him into one path because he's not got as many places to dodge. The second reason is because we are on low ground and Draven is on high ground. If you don't know what the high ground, low ground rule is, I recommend watching a different video that'll explain it and visualize it better. But in a really basic terms, if people are on high ground, which includes the river and bases, then you want to aim for the top half of their champion model. If they're on low ground, you want to aim at their feet, so basically just anywhere else on the map. That's number one. The second thing that we do here is the ult, which gets a lot of value because it hits both Draven and Janna. It's just what you want to do. You want to use your ult when you know it's going to get more value, and one of these things is using it when champions you know are going to clump up together, because it's like 250, 300 damage, splash, AoE, very nice. The third and final reason why this fight goes so well is because Hecarim just gets out-kited and massively displaced from his team. We use Lulu's ult and attack speed steroid to just dance around Hecarim and kill him for free. And I also want to talk about how I use my zap as an auto-attack reset because it's just so important. You want to do this to maximize DPS, and I'm actually thinking about making a full video on how to use zap on Jinx. If you'd like to see that, just let me know in the comments and I'll get working on it. But enjoy the fights and enjoy the rage quit. This is the last pause. I hope you enjoyed this sort of style of video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, it would mean a lot, guys. Thank you so much. Sorry. That'll wake you all up. That'll wake you all up! He rage quit! Yeah! Draven has rage quitted. Now, what is the number one rule when you play against Draven? You don't play against Draven! You play against the wave! And then it all just falls into place. It's actually really nice in a way, because mid's losing, top's losing, so we kind of need Draven to lose.